This is not a full episode. This is a little gear update because some of you mentioned that you're really into the gear, and so am I. So this is now my iPhone 7 again. The plan I was talking about last time with using my iPhone 6 as a secondary rig so I don't have to keep futzing with my iPhone 7, that's still great. That worked out very well. No change there. But the 7 does have a nicer camera in terms of light and stuff, and so I want to be able to still use it if need be, or if I don't feel like carrying both phones, if I'm somewhere where I don't have reception and it doesn't matter if I use this phone or not. So I got a new microphone. It's the Shure MV88 Lightning native microphone, and of course the ridiculous windsock to go with it. If you are into this, heads up, it will work out of the box, but it will be very, very quiet. And you need to download the Shure Motive app and change the settings in there, and it somehow seems to save the settings when you unplug the microphone, so I'm not entirely sure how it's doing it. I guess there's some sort of onboard memory, but yeah, it's directional, it gets really nice sound, and it still looks like a tribble, so that's all great. The other thing that was really, really bothering me is my tripod for this is the Joby GorillaPod, like mini mobile version, and it's actually great. It has like magnetic feet, which comes up maybe once ever, but it's it's a nice little sort of handy bonus. The way that I attach my phone to it is with this, which is the Joby phone attachee thing. It's just a little thing. It collapses, which is part of the problem, and sets up, and then you sort of slide your phone. It like stretches. So you slide your phone into it like that, and then there's a standard tripod mount on the bottom there, so it just sits on top of the thing. Problem is, because it collapses, it can also do this, and it's still holding on. But when my phone, which is a lot heavier than this piece of metal I'm using, when I move it, the phone would sometimes be like, and like think it was going to fall out, and it's not stable, and I'd always be like terrified that I was going to drop my phone, which did happen once actually in Seattle when I was down there for the Gauntlet. Tripod fell off the desk in the hotel room, and I caught it, but the whipping action flung the phone out of this clamp, and no word of a lie, right into the garbage. The phone's fine, but this thing's been bugging me ever since I got it, honestly. And luckily, there's a solution to that. I've used their mounts in the past, but they didn't have one that I felt worked for the iPhone until recently. It's Glif. And it's in the past they've done very like specific, like it slides in and interlocks and wraps around this specific model of phone. And this is similar to this in that it extends up, but it's got better grips and it locks. And so now I'm on the Glif here, and it is rock solid. I don't feel like my phone's going to go flying away, which is really, really good. So that's your iPhone cinematography update. Shure MV88 and the Glif tripod mount. So now I can use the iPhone 7 nice and freely whenever I want. Though I will still probably be using it as a B camera, just because the irritation of taking the whole rig apart and putting it back together is pretty real. Also, the Shure microphone says it recommends putting the phone in airplane mode. I haven't had any interference yet, and hopefully I don't have to do that, because that sort of eliminates the whole thing. My one other concern is that the Moment lens, I've mentioned before that the mounting plate on the 7 that I got here has gotten a bit loose and threatens to have the lens fall off. Now I do have a Moment case coming from the Moment. Recently ran a Kickstarter for the case and a new wide-angle lens, which I'll be interested to see. And my only worry is that this Lightning microphone will not interface with the phone through the case, which would be really stupid. So we'll have to see. At some point, I will find a solution to this problem. But this is the best I've got at the moment.